His words struck me like a hammer blow. "What do you mean, never?" Sean grew angry. He pointed an accusing finger at Captain Grubbins. "I don't trust you or your manta ray. If you really want to save us, all you have to do is lift us back to the surface and hand us over to Uncle Joe." My instinct told me that Sean was right. Surely that was all the captain and the mentor had to do. If we started swimming to the surface, we could be back on the ship in minutes. But Captain Grubbins' next words froze my blood. It not be so simple. Not my words. Don't you see? Once you get used to breathing underwater like a fish, how can you go back onto dry land? You'll be like a fish out of water. You'll die like fish do when they be caught. Tashwin cast the captain a terrified look. "Couldn't we go straight up now? I mean, the sooner we take off the mask, the sooner we'll be humans again and not fish." Captain Grubbins looked sad. And I wish it could be done, as he said, but boy, he don't understand the half of it. His fish eyes seemed to darken. It be not just matter of breathing. It also be depending on good luck. With bad luck, we'll all die. "Why?" Sean challenged. "Because the manta has a lot of enemies down here," Grubbins replied. "But the manta is enormous," I protested. "But there be even bigger things down here," the captain informed us. His voice edged with fear. Like what?" Sean demanded sarcastically. "The giant squid that lives on the ocean bed," Grubbins answered, counting the terrors of the fingers. "The deep-sea octopus capable of pulling a ship down to the bottom. The great sea slug that swallow men. The mentor has told me all about them." Sean Straff never heard of them. The captain ignored his rudeness. "Didn't ye know, boy? About 95% of the underwater world is unexplored. Do ye know what that means? There be things down here that we be knowing nothing about. A strange light and that his staring eyes. Why only 10% of the seabed is be mapped. The rest, my friends, be a mystery. And once you get down 1,000 meters, there be no light whatsoever." "My Uncle Joe is a marine scientist," Sean argued. "He knows all about that." Then be why you was in the strange contraption." "Well, boy, tell me, does your Uncle Joe know about the Mariana Trench, the deepest point under the sea? It be a trench shaped like crescent of the island of Guam. How deep do you think it be? It be 11,000 meters deep. So if we put the world's highest mountain, Mount Everest, into the bottom of it, its peak would still be more than 2 kilometers under the water." A chill sensation walked through my nerves while the captain's toes was speaking. Something wasn't making sense. Something, but what? But then I knew, keeping my voice as calm as possible. I turned to the captain with a polite smile. "Captain Grubbins," I asked, "why are you telling us all these things? I mean, what has the undersea world and the deepest underwater trench got to do with us?" The girl's features tightened. "Because, Joe, that's where we be going, to all them places and more. So the mentor's enemies won't find him."